Yeah, I'm happy to bring this discussion up, and you're going into a lot of detail about these immigration interview waivers when it comes to the U.S. embassies for a lot of different categories. With how backed up things are, whether you're in India or whether you're in China or wherever, when you're dealing with these cases, getting interviews really hard. This may ease things up with these immigration interview waivers. So, can you talk about what that means and who it applies to?
Yes, so just last week on December 23rd, right, Department of State decided, probably it was like a Christmas present for all the people, I don't know, but it was perfect timing. So there is a new rule now, okay? And according to this new rule, now consular officers, they have the right to waive in-person interviews for certain applicants. It's not for everyone. Again, it's not automatic, okay? It's that now they have this authority, okay? And again, we don't know how they're gonna use it. Most likely I think that they're gonna use it pretty extensively, taking into account that how many people are waiting in line just to get their non-immigrant visa interviews. Okay, so who this applies to? It's H4, H3, right? L visas, O visas, P and Q visas.
Mm-hmm.
And for also for H2 visas, F visas, M visas, those are student visas, and J visas. Okay, there are certain conditions that have to be met in order for an applicant to qualify for interview waiver, and I will name one by one. First is that they have to apply in the country of their nationality or residence. This is a very important thing. Then they were previously issued any type of visa. So, for example, if you had tourist visa before, right, to the United States, and now you're applying for H-1B, and this rule will apply
Mm-hmm.
in your situation. Then the third one is that you have never been refused a visa, and this is very important that it talks about that you have never had any refusal. Later on, I will talk about the new rule for the 48 months for the tourist visa and other non-immigrants visa. But because for the second rule that I'm going to talk later, there you need to have only that you haven't had a refusal after your last visa approved. Here in this context, you have never had a visa refusal.
Yeah, and these are all non-immigrant visas, so work visas, student visas, and those categories.
Right, this is correct. And there is no apparent ineligibility. Well, this is clear. And for first time applicants for H1, H3, H4, L, O, P, and Q, for citizens or of the countries that participate in the visa waiver program, if they had previous ESTA and they traveled on this ESTA. So for example, if you had ESTA before, but you didn't, because of pandemic, for example, you didn't have a chance to use your ESTA and travel to the United States, under these conditions, this rule will not apply to you. You have to actually have the ESTA and travel on ESTA.
And ESTA is a visa waiver program for certain countries where they don't have to do embassy interviews. They just go online, fill out a form, and they can find the United States. Much cheaper, easier, faster way to do it.
Yes, this is correct. And the same rules apply for student visas. Okay, and again, it's all discretionary. It's not automatic.
Yeah.
Okay, but hopefully it's gonna work well, and it's gonna help a lot of people get their visas faster, get into the United States faster. So these are very, very, very good news.
Thank you for watching this educational program. To get the latest videos, click the subscribe button and the notification bell icon. Also, help us help the immigrant community by liking this video and sharing it with your family and friends. You can also find us on other social media sites like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Twitter, where you find the latest updates on immigration news, policy changes, and tips. Be safe and God bless. See you soon.